How are we going, everyone? I'm standing in the little courtyard here of our fruit trees, having a look at the apricot. I know we've been here probably a couple of times in the last month, but at this time of the year, things are growing so rapidly and producing so much fruit, and the pests are out in force. It's quite difficult to keep away from them because I really want to monitor them, and that's what you should be doing as well, because I'm getting lots of messages with people still getting leaf curl or haven't treated their trees for leaf curl. You saw the segment I did earlier on aphids on the cherry trees, and that's not only flowering cherries, it's also fruiting varieties as well. They can be quite damaging to the tree. This is the apricot for those who haven't seen these segments before. One that was going to heaven, and we sort of managed to bring it back to life. Well, we've done actually quite well. I'm quite happy with it. I mean, we've still got a little bit of dead wood inside. You can see there that I can clean out. And things like that, you should prune them out, and I will prune them out, but this is just more of an informative segment rather than a demonstration. And a lot of crossing over, so it's quite jagged still in the middle. That's all the new growth you can see that's coming on there. See, the second-year-old branches is where you're getting your fruit from. Branches that have been around a little bit longer than 3 months is what you're looking for. Now, it's not a lot of fruit. That's the truth, and we've got a little bit of gummosis, a little bit stressed, and I reckon it's because of the fluctuating temperatures and the moisture level in the ground, which is depleted because of this huge bloody hedge that's growing here. The roots grow right out here, and obviously there are other trees really close in the vicinity, so a little bit of competition going on for the apricot tree. So we can treat that. The best way to treat that is obviously hydrated, and hydrate lime the trunk so you don't have any more spores of that spreading around, and making sure that it's not too acidic. That is not that bad. I mean, that's only one little spot there, and I'm just having a quick look around to see if there's any other signs of gummosis or oozing of the sap. Not really, just some old branches here that are not doing well, but these ones are all the new ones, and we've got to thin these out, and I'm going to show you how to thin these out later on. Don't go pruning your tree now, it's still a bit early. You want to harvest your fruit before you prune, and I think we'll be harvesting, I reckon by the end of December, if not earlier, we'll be harvesting the fruit off this. Not a lot of fruit, like I said earlier, only because the tree was going backwards. We weren't getting any flowers or fruit at all because of its bad pruning. But now I reckon we've probably got about 50 or 60 odd apricots on there. Not a lot for a tree of this size, but next year I reckon we'll get it up to about 100, 200 apricots. Now that's the apricot tree. We've taken out the center. This is a really open sort of champagne shape. You don't want an open vase, you want it open. You want it open even more than that. All right, this is the peach tree. This is the one we've been spraying for a while, and look at it. It's doing really well. Very, very little leaf curl, if any at all. You just 1 or 2 leaves here and there, but loaded with fruit. Very little. Well, these branches are quite flimsy, and rightly so. I should have cut them back a little bit because they're, you know, weighing the tree right down, but I don't mind that weight. It's not hitting the ground yet. These will get a trim back next year because they won't fruit from the same spot exactly, so we'll clean them up. But we've got plenty of peaches, and this is another one that was struggling in producing any fruit because it was riddled with leaf curl. Have a look at it in here, plenty of it. Now, oh, did I just break that? Yep, I did, but anyway, we'll see what happens, let it go. We've got plenty of fruit. If you've got leaf curl, folks, and you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the stuff here. A little bit of a curl in the leaf. It's blistering. It is a disease that affects the tree quite bad if you don't treat it, and the treatment really starts in autumn. It doesn't start at late winter, and if you hear anybody telling you to spray in late winter, that was the general consensus on how to spray for these trees. But from my trials and errors, and I can see that the successes that I've had with it, it's starting earlier, and you really need to get a strong hold of it, and that means spraying it from the first sign of leaf drop. I know I've said it now, which is way out of season, and if you've got leaf curl on it, don't leave it on there. Pick off the leaves like I do here. A few leaves here and there is not bad, but if your tree is really badly infected, you need to take action on it. Don't leave it because it'll kill your tree. I don't know, a lot of you have emailed me saying that they forgot to spray or you forgot to spray. As long as the tree survives this cycle of growth and gets into the autumn period where it starts to drop its leaves, well, you've got a great chance of bringing it back to life, opening up the middle as well, and that means spraying it and pruning it. So spray your trees, get on top of it, really important. Be sad to see you lose a tree because you forgot to spray it or didn't bother spraying it at all, and I've done that, and I've lost a couple of trees in the orchard, the smaller ones. We are going to replace those, but leaf curl, remove the leaves. spray the tree. Even now you can spray, but not on a hot day. It's getting up to 30s at the moment, so we got to 30, 31 today here, quite warm, even warmer in this little corner here because it's protected. So spray it early in the morning, make sure the sun's not shining on it, it's not too hot, and remove as much of the leaves, and we'll go into the thinning of these branches later on. For now, enjoy the wonderful weather we're having, no matter what part of Australia you are, and hopefully you're having some great weather as well. And get into your fruit trees and look for the pests and diseases. They're out there. As soon as the weather warms up, they really take a strong hold of your plants. And it would be sad for you to lose your beautiful trees or the production of fruit that they have on them if you just ignore them. Don't ignore them. Big weekend coming up, folks, on the 11th and 12th of November. Yarra Valley Plant Fair Garden Expo is on with lots of stall holders and activities for everybody, even the kids, dog friendly as well. Go to the website, book your tickets, or get them at the gate there. Plus, the State Rose and Garden Expo is on at Werribee Park as well. So, yep, I'm going to be at both locations. Got to work out which one I'm going to go to first, but I'll be there demonstrating on stage as well. So, if you can't get out to the Wandin one in the Yarra Valley Plant Fair, come to the Werribee one. If you can't get to the Werribee one, go to the Yarra Valley one. So either way, I'm going to see you there. Enjoy it, lock it in your diary, and make sure you have a great weekend ahead. Otherwise, I'll see you this time tomorrow. From me, Vasily, Maresi. So you can get good airflow through the middle of it. I'm going to kill these dogs. Oh my God, that little one can't even get... Oh my God, I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her. I'm going to try and ignore them for now, but I don't know about, oh no, that little one, okay, how can I ignore that? She's just diving through the English box. She can't get over the top. Here she goes. What are you doing? Oh God. There she comes, she's gone around. Hey, hey. Her dad's hunting rabbits and rats, and she wants to go too. Come on, you stay there now. Sit, come on. Sit, sit. Good girl, good girl. You stay here, no more destroying the English box. That's enough damage. These trees are, oh, I'm hearing English box being knocked over. There it goes, here she goes, look at her, look at her. Oh, sweetheart, you really got to learn how to jump before you try that. You're too small.